parent like me is waking up every morning knowing my child is being kept from me, not because I'm unfit, but because someone else decided to erase me from their life. It's the gut-wrenching pain of missing birthdays, holidays, and ordinary days that should have been filled with laughter, love, and memories for both the children and the alienated parent. It's fighting a legal system that claims to protect children while allowing them to be used as weapons. I never thought I'd be here writing this. I never thought I'd have to prove my love for my own children. But here I am, fighting every day for the right to be the father I have always been. This is my story of a father erased, but not defeated. My battle with parental alienation began the moment I decided that I no longer wanted to be controlled by my ex-wife. When I left, I thought the mental abuse would finally stop. I thought I could start over and heal and give my children the life they deserve from both her and I. Instead, she found a new way to hurt me by using our children as pawns. She started with small things like denying phone calls, twisting my words to make me look like the villain. Then it escalated to false accusations of manipulating our children into believing I was someone I'm not. And worst of all, the system allowed it. I've spent years fighting to see my sons, Elijah and Ethan. She also told my children that I'm a bad person, that I abandoned them, that I don't love them. She has convinced the courts and her parents and her friends and her church of these lies are truth, while I sit in silence, screaming for someone to listen. I have been accused of things I never did. I've followed every order, attended every court thing I was supposed to do back then. I jumped through every hoop, and yet my children remain trapped in the middle. I've watched them struggle emotionally, mentally, physically, because of the toxic web she has spun. And I'm not alone. The system is broken, and it's destroying families. The court system, which I barely used, claims to work in the best interest of children. But what happens when that best interest is determined by lies? What happens when one parent manipulates and controls over the narrative, while the other fights just to be heard? What happens with one parent just up and steals the children? Family court does not understand parental alienation. Judges do not see the damage until it's too late. By the time they recognize what has happened, years have been stolen, relationships have been severed, and children have been deeply wounded. Parents like me are left to pick up the pieces if we are even given a chance. How I keep fighting. Despite everything, I refuse to give up. I refuse to let my children believe the lies that have been forced upon them. I refuse to let this be our story's end. Here's how I survived this battle. Number one, I document everything. Every missed visit, every ignored message, every time I'm denied access to my children, every time my phone number's changed, every time I'm blocked on social media. I keep proof because one day they will see the truth. I have all the text between me and my ex. Number two, I stay consistent. Even when they don't respond, I send messages. I remind them I love them. I let them know my door is always open. Number three, most importantly, I take care of myself. This battle has nearly broken me, but I will not let it. I stay strong, not just for me, but for my children. When they come back, they will find me whole and with open arms. Number four, I speak out. Silence is the enemy. I write, I share my story, I connect with other parents, I make videos, and I try to help the parents who also know this pain. We are stronger together. Number five, and most importantly, I always keep my door open to my two boys. No matter what they've been told, my children will always know that my love is unwavering. They will never have to wonder if I wanted them because I never stopped fighting for them. A message to my children. If you ever read this, know this. I never left you. I never abandoned you. I never stopped loving you. I've spent every single day missing you, wishing for you, and fighting for you. I wake up thinking about you, and I go to sleep thinking about you. I don't care what you've been told. I don't care how far apart we are. You are my children, and my love for you has never changed. No court order, no lies, no distance will ever change that. My arms will always be open for you. My home will always be yours, and my heart will never stop believing that one day you will come back to me. And to other parents going through this, I see you. I know your pain. I know the nights you spend crying, the moments you think about giving up, the exhaustion of the battle that never seems to end. Don't give up. Your children need you, even if they don't realize it now. Parental alienation thrives in silence. The more we speak out, the more awareness we bring, the closer we get to change. If you are struggling with this, please reach out, share your story, connect with others who understand. You are not alone, and you are not powerless. If you are a parent dealing with parental alienation, just send me a comment, send me a message, or share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together we can fight. Together we can bring our children home. And to my boys, if you read this and hear this, I need you to know that I never gave up on you. From the day I went to South Dakota, I left your mom a letter and $3,000 expecting to see you guys within, 3 months while I rebuilt a home for us during the times I had you. But she never returned my phone calls after that. And then shortly kidnapped you guys to Texas. While she might have said, I abandoned you, I never stopped. I was texting you, Elijah, until your mom convinced you, to not text back. Anyway, I want you both to know I love you with all my heart. And I love you with all my heart. Your dad. Well, young man.
And I'm gonna play football. I play basketball, football, and all the football's my favorite sport. I like to see it.
Let me. I need to hold your orange juice.
I do Zumba. I like to a lot. Yeah.
Would you like some juice too?
Where are we at? Where are we at?
The movie theater. We're gonna see the
Hang on, what?
Doctor Strange.
Ethan. What are we seeing? What do you want to see?
Doctor Strange.
Good.
It was?
That's funny.
It's favorite on puppies.